Alright, welcome back everyone. This is part 2 of my Xenoblade Chronicles 1 playthrough. So, last episode we learned, or in the first episode really, we learned all kinds of interesting things, right? We live on the Bionis, which we can kind of see up there. We're on the bottom of the leg of the Bionis, and we learned about the Monado, and we learned about all these characters, Dixon, Momkar, Dunman, Fiora, Shulk, Ryan. We learned all kinds of fun things, and we talked about a whole bunch of stuff. So if you guys, I'm not gonna really make a summary of it, but if you guys wanna know, you gotta go watch the episode, dudes. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. We're here in beautiful Colony 9, where it's turning evening right now. So it's turning nighttime. We're just Fiora. We're gonna go look for Shulk. So Fiora just made dinner for Dunman. Oops, sorry. And she wants to bring some to Shulk because she likes him. Ooh. Oh god, Skeeter. I'm gonna collect some items on the way. As you guys can see on the map, there's exclamation points. Those are monsters that we have to defeat. I think that's a Crabble or something. That's a target that we have to defeat. So we will be doing some of that. I will be like kind of walking around a little bit here and there, doing some of that stuff as we go along, because it helps us. You know, having a lot of money, we will need it because equipment gets pretty expensive, pretty expensive. But they give you a lot of avenues to make money by just fighting enemies and selling the loot, or just doing side quests. They give you a lot of different opportunities to get stuff. So I'm not gonna fight anyone with her because she's by herself, so I don't really want to do that. What is this? Oh, we've completed a quest. So once you collect items or you have done something, most of the quests do not require you to go back. Okay, they don't require you to go back. You can just finish them up as you walk around.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious, but today it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
All right, and we learned a little bit more. So, sorry. So we learned a little bit more about the Monado. So apparently, oh, here's the encourage. So we're gonna be talking about that a little bit more because right now, it's not quite correct the way that, well, it is correct the way they stated, but it actually has like a whole system and it doesn't come into play until we have 3 people. And we'll talk about that. Heart to hearts. So we have little heart to hearts where characters can have an interaction, and it can increase their affinity with each other, which is a very important part, having affinity between each other. So we have the affinity chart. I don't know if I actually looked at that, but in the last episode. But yeah, so there is like, you can look at the relationships between characters in your party, as well as like people in different areas of the world, right? So we have Marcia and stuff over here, and we can increase you know, I think they might, maybe they change the stuff because these people trade with us, right? We can trade with these people. Maybe they will give us more items the higher we are with Colony 9. I don't know if that is true or not, but yeah, it's really interesting. Uses with machines, like it's so cool that they have like the age and the race and like all the stuff, right, when they're active and stuff. So many details in that. The most important part, though, I want to say, is the relationships between the characters. That's gonna come into play in a lot of different ways as we go through. It's gonna come into play during combat and during gem making, actually. So all kinds of stuff. So we learned about the Monado. So the Monado was wielded by the Bionis a long time ago, which is really cool to think about, right? We saw the battle between the Bionis and the Mechanis, and the Bionis had this like lightsaber looking thing, you know, it was like a blade of blue light, and that was the Monado as far as we know. I mean, eons have passed, right? So I guess this must be legends that are passed down from people. So it makes the Monado even more mysterious than it already was. So it's kind of strange. Let's do this heart to heart. We can actually do that. It will tell you 2 characters that are going to have a heart to heart. We're going to see a bunch of heart to hearts that we can't actually do because we don't have the characters yet. We're going to see those as we come along the like story and stuff. So let's do this one. And she says, "Hey Shulk, remember that time we watched the sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young." "Yeah, I remember. We came because..." And then you have to decide which is the correct answer. If you through having the heart to heart, you increase the affinity, but you increase it even more if you can answer these prompts that happen throughout correctly. So I happen to know the answers to this because like I said, I've tried to record beforehand, and I've done this heart to heart recently, so I know what it is. So it's gonna be you and Dunban. It says you had a big falling out. "Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Really, it had nothing to do with you, but I still dragged you out and made you stay up all night." "I'm glad we did it, even though it was only that one time. We talked for hours and hours about all our hopes and dreams, and then you fell asleep on my arm as we looked up at the stars." "Oh no." What is it?" And she thinks to herself, so this is like a thought bubble. She's like, "Oh, Shulk, I have this terrible feeling I said something really embarrassing. Like I wanted to get married?" Shulk, you don't remember what I said back then." And so the last time I answered you wanted to go fishing because I wanted to play dumb, but that's not actually the correct answer. Apparently you're supposed to kind of say that, yes, I remember that. Kind of. I can't quite put my finger on it. Hold on, I know, I'll get it. Oh, don't worry. No need to remember, forget I even brought it up. Anyway, that's the end of that conversation. Let's talk about something else. Oh, whatever you say, Fiora. Yes, I think I pulled it off. He doesn't suspect a thing. I hope he remembers one day. But for now, it's just a bit too embarrassing. Aww, and we increased their relationships. Relationship. Ooh, we collected an item. So it turned nighttime and it spawned items right here. I love that. So I re-recorded the first episode so many times that I don't remember exactly the stuff that we have talked about. But yeah, so we can change the time of day, which will change the spawns of enemies and the spawns of items. So we have a bunch of stuff here, guys, that we have collected. So we have all of the flowers. So we have a strong dandelion. And again, we can read the description. It says, known for its small black petals. The roots make a throat medicine. Interesting. Moonflower, which says, a large, round, lofty blue flower. All other blooms fade when it opens. All right. And a dawn hydrangea. Yellow flower that brings good luck to the finder. Good for pressing. All right. And we get a poison defense, which is another gem. We kind of learned about gems. I'm not going to read every description. You guys can kind of pause and read it if you want to, if you're really interested in those. It's just, again, little details kind of building up the world, right? This is describing pretty much the... Not necessarily just because bugs aren't like part of the fauna, or the flora. I mean, they're part of the fauna, I would say, right? But I think bugs would be. But yeah, so kind of building out even the areas that we're in, right? Because you got to imagine Colony 9 has these items that grow around here. So it's like a world building tool. So it's really, really cool. So now we have to go back. Yeah, so we hear about the debris siren. I guess in... is it British that they speak? Is it British or is it an Australian accent that they have? I don't know. But yeah, I think it's British, but I think Ryan is like Australian, I want to say. He sounds like it anyways. I don't know. I'm really bad with that type of stuff. But I guess they call it debris siren instead of debris. Debris? I don't know. But I call it debris. So the debris siren went off. It doesn't really matter. So the debris siren went off, which means that when stuff falls down from the sky, they use the anti-air batteries. As you can see, they shoot up into the sky and they destroy whatever comes down, so it doesn't hurt the people, right? But they really can only protect the part where, you know, in the resident, they're not shooting all around the area. They're just shooting where the people live. So we have to get back and get away from the falling debris. There could be more coming, they say. So you guys will see all those exclamation points. That is below in the water. There's like a whole bunch of stuff down in the water. I do want to do can we do like a one battle with these guys together? We haven't seen Fiora fight. I kind of want to do a fight with her. Alright, I'm sorry, little Bonnet. Alright, so you guys saw that prompt come up, that prompt to press B. That is, if I initiate a fight and I press that prompt correctly, you know, I have to time it, then I get extra boost to my abilities. So that means that, you know, when I start a battle, everything starts at 0, right? The charges on my abilities, but I get an extra charge if I do that correct. And I think it also increases my affinity, maybe. Probably has a bunch of different things. So. But yeah, so it's a good thing. And we gain AP and SP for battles. I want to say it's both SP and AP, I think. Yeah, I think that's it for fighting right now. We're just kind of walking around. Maybe we're gonna collect some more items. We're gonna go through the residential area. Have we been in the resident? I don't think we've been here. So this is a residential area. Yeah. So we haven't been here. Yeah. So we gain experience, AP, and SP. There's a heart-to-heart between two characters that we don't know yet. So we can't do anything there. And this is where the people live, right? That's really cool. We can go behind these houses here. And we can kind of look around. Oh, look at that. There's a red item. How do I get there? I have to jump over those boxes right there. So I have to go... sorry, guys. We're taking a little detour here. But yeah, people, this is where they live. So it's really cool. We will be looking at the last episode we heard about, and we talked as well, about the mobile artillery that crashed into the into that house. I kind of showed it to you guys from far away. We're actually gonna look at that. And we're gonna see. Shulk couldn't come through, so he was stuck in that corner. That's funny. But yeah, we're gonna look at that mobile artillery, and we can kind of see it because, like I said, it is somewhat important to the story. All right.
Hello.
Who are you? Oh, he's the guy that we have to bring the biscuits to. Alright. So apparently he wants me to go back or something. I guess he wants me to go back to his grandma or something. I didn't read the text. Maybe I should have.
Good day.
These guys hanging out in the corner over here. So he asked for the spanner. Remember, we found that spanner. So we already get... Alright, she leveled up and she learned an art. What did she learn? Can't look at it. We are not advanced yet. That is not an option. We can't look at our... Because there will be... What was this? What did we have to collect here? Or the key. I don't know if we talked about that. There was one of the residents, she was looking for a key. So we finished that. Finished that quest. But yeah, there will be a time when we will look at arts. And there will be... We will level up arts. And we will get new arts. And the combat is going to get a little bit more complicated. Oh, he has a quest.
Hello.
Didn't even see him on the map. Alright. Yolkless flammy egg. Flammy eggs are like these flamingo types of animals. So there is the artillery. So somehow they tried to take this corner here, try to go back to the fortress, and I guess they just like were too fast and crashed right into the house. So here's the mobile artillery. It's stuck. And we heard about the cylinder that leaked out and now it's stuck there because they forgot to have backups of the cylinders, of the ether cylinders. So we will hear a little bit about that. But yeah, it's even at night, it's so peaceful. Like, I want to live here. Like, I want to live in Colony 9. I just, yeah, that would be awesome. You can like go exploring and do stuff, swimming. Anyways, we're slowly... I hope you guys are having a good time. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it. I'm not going to mention it all the time. I find that kind of obnoxious, but I am trying to grow the channel. So if you guys are interested in that... Are they still doing like push-ups over there? No. Maybe they're only here during the day. Let's change the time of day. I don't know if that was an option in the original game. Let's make it 8 o'clock in the morning. Boom. Oh, they are, but Ryan isn't there. Okay, well. Cool. Alright. Let's go to the lab. Oh, there's Ryan. Look at that.
Ryan?
Ryan, what are you doing?
Shulk. No, I'm just.
Ryan!
So angry. Ryan?
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's... a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bioness happened there?
Ryan, Fiora,
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
no. Ryan, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped, and then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah, old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
Harsh.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
All right, so yeah, so we have we can now talk about arts and skill trees, which we will do in just a minute. We repair this, but I gotta find items for that. I have to find blue chains, I want to say, for that. That's the watch quest that we had, where we had to take the girl's watch. So Fiora's here, and she's gonna hang out there. So yeah, we learn about the Monado not being able to cut people, first of all. And again, it kind of has a mind of its own, right? Ryan took it in his hand, and all of a sudden, he was just like swinging it around. He had no control over it. And Shulk does have more control over it because he's been researching it for a long time. So when he grabs it, it doesn't immediately take control of him. But as we know, it's very taxing on the body to use it. So no one's really allowed or able to use it beside Dunban. Now, when Shulk touched it, he had a vision. He had a vision of all kinds of different people, and there was like dialogue happening, and it was all like what, like, who were all these people? Who are all those people? And we're gonna see and hear about that much more.
Hello.
That whole idea, but yeah, so very strange, and yeah, so we and then we continue the story of the ether cylinders. So we heard about the ether cylinders like leaking out or whatever, and so they repaired the damage to the actual artillery, but they do need power to actually move it. So Ryan got put on punishment duty to go get the ether cylinders, and he's kind of like, I don't want to go by myself, so he's asking his best friend Shulk to come with him. So we're off to do that. Now, I will tell you guys that the Tephra Cave is like not that far away, but it's pretty much like on the other side of the map. So Colony 9, the actual colony is like in the middle of the map. So when we look at the map itself, when we look at Colony 9, we can kind of zoom out and you guys can kind of see, like, I can't go further than this. This is as far right as I can go, and this is as far left as I can go. We have to go here where the flag is. So we're like right in the middle of the map here with Colony 9, and it kind of expands to like up here, and then it goes all the way down here. And we have to go up here, which is not a huge journey, but it's like quite a ways out there. So we have to journey, and that's going to happen a lot in this game, which is awesome because we're going to get to see all kinds of environments and find items and talk to people and do side quests on the way and all that stuff. So it's really cool. So is this the grandma that we have to go back to? I think so. Yeah. This is the grandma, and we have to just kind of, oh, okay. So we increased affinity. So when you do side quests, sometimes there's certain dialogue on certain side quests that will, we got swimming sandals, nice, and oh, both of them leveled up, nice, and they will get affinity, like based on the side quests. If there's like side quests that are just, I guess that involve the people, or if it's people that they know or something, I guess, I don't know what it takes. Heart to heart between two characters that we don't know. Can we say hi to Dunban? I wonder. Hello.
Right.
You cannot afford to be careless in Tephra Cave. The monsters pose a challenge even for the defense force. So we heard about Tephra Cave. We're gonna go to Tephra Cave, and we heard about Mel lizards and the Magmal ruins having a nest out there. So that's interesting. I do want to kind of let's jump down here and like whee. So you can jump down, and you will. I think you will like. I don't know if you can actually kill yourself by doing that. I'm not sure, but you will lose a lot of health. But if you're not in battle, you will regenerate really quickly. So I like to do that. It's fun to just jump off like giant buildings and stuff. All right, let's fight this beach crabble. Do a couple side quests. Do a little bit of a different thing. All right, from behind, bam. He is armored from behind. So certain enemies even have armor in certain portions of their body, so positioning is very important again. So it's actually not that smart to attack them from behind, but I did it anyway. So all right, everyone, let's go. All right, I'm gonna break him, and I think if we topple him, his armor doesn't matter. Oh wow, we just destroyed him. All right, we got another chest. Oh, we finished a quest. We were supposed to collect materials. So we get $500 and we get some reputation changes. All right, let's look at arts. So we have an arts menu where we can level up our arts, okay? And you guys will remember that there was manuals that we could buy at the store. Now you see, this is increments of like, this is pretty much 4 levels, as you can see. So we have, if we go, let's say, I don't know if I can, oops, I swapped these. I don't need to do that. Wait, what? Oh my god, okay. All right, there we go. I wanted to leave it the way it was actually, like that setup. You can move them around, you can have different things. But yeah, if you look in the center, it goes all the way from 1 to 12. 1 through 4 is the base, the base that you get for, and then you get 5 through 7 is the next level, 8 through 9 or 10 is the next level, and then 11 and 12. So we have to buy manuals in order to unlock those next levels. We already have manuals for a bunch of arts at the store, so I'm probably gonna buy those at some point soon. What am I gonna increase? So we can level stuff up with AP. So you guys notice that when we defeat enemies, or we do quests, or we level up, or whatever, right, we get experience points, which level up our levels, AP, which helps us with our arts. Those are arts points, and then SP is skill points, and we'll look at those in a minute as well. So I don't have enough points. I only have enough to increase light heal, which will reduce the cooldown and increase the recovery. So that's really nice, because he's the only healer that we have right now. So now we have Ryan here. Ryan has a bunch more things that he has. We don't really know what they do, but I'm just gonna increase his damage for now. I'm not huge on I like Ryan, but I don't know. There are just going to be other characters that I really enjoy. So let's look at skill trees. So skill trees right here, we have 3 of them. I think there's going to be to the right of this one and to the left of this one, you're going to find that we get more of them at some point. I think it's based on affinity. I'm not sure when we get those. But yeah, so as you get SP, you will go through these branches and unlock these passive. A lot of them are passive. Some of them are like active, like this one is an active thing, but it's an agility up buff at the start of battle with higher level enemies. So if we're facing a higher level enemy, we get an agility increase of 15% for 30 seconds, right? And these are pretty much, I don't know why it says active, because it feels like that's a very passive thing. But yeah, so we get different things based on how much SP we do or get, and we can level these up. And then you see at the top there it says skill links. We don't have that unlocked yet. But yeah, so with Shulk, I'm gonna keep on this because I want to get this right here, experience bonus. That's gonna be really nice for leveling up. So I'm gonna keep that here. And then you have Ryan. They all have different names. I don't know if these really, like, the names don't really matter, right? But it tells you right here, this one improves block rate, agility, and ether. So I'm probably gonna go with integrity first, and then maybe go with ether. We'll have to see exactly what I want to do. It'll probably change as we go along. With him, so this increases strength, I guess, as you go through here. Is this like a, oh, so every time, so this gives me base 10 strength. That's not even that high. So you can kind of see what everything does. I think I want to go through here. Yeah, this gives me HP. This is the agility up with higher level enemies. I like that. Increases attack power of equipped weapons. Increases AP awarded in battle. I mean, that's really, I like the diligence path. So I'm gonna do the diligence path. I think depending on which one, so this is deactivated maybe. Like I think you need to have that selected in order to be able to equip that, right? I don't know. Because it's a medium armor that he has equipped. So I think they're automatically, like as you go through those are automatically unlocked. I guess you don't have to equip that. The swimming sandals. Physical defense, but ether defense. But his ether defense is fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear those. All right, so that's, you know, we're gonna see the skill trees. They're not, I mean, for you guys, it's not gonna be that important to really see, to really know about those things. But yeah, let's kill these guys. We're gonna kill both of them. Bam, break him. Maybe we can topple him. Yeah, he toppled him, and we finished the quest. Ooh, I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh god, I didn't realize. That was thunder. It was really loud right next to me. Jesus. I hope my electricity doesn't go out. I'm gonna have to start everything back up and re-record, or not re-record, but finish recording the episode. Alright. So, I kind of jumped down here and now have to like walk around. But yeah, these maps are massive. Look, residential area has 5 quests that we can get right now. Like, that's insane. If we go over here, you will see there's an exclamation point. So this is a unique monster. Now, if you defeat unique monsters, you get a bunch of like experience points. You get really good items usually as well, but they're really, really tough. And this guy, he's gonna, I know I'm a level above him, but he would mop the floor with me. Okay, I don't have a proper healer in the team, and yeah, he will mop the floor. But yeah, you can see how it's like electrified at the top, his name. Yeah, he's bigger than the rest of them. Yeah, he's gonna literally kill me in like 3 seconds. I'm not even gonna bother. I have tried before. We're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna have to come back at some point and do that maybe. We'll have to see. But yeah, so we journey through Colony 9. It's so beautiful out here with all the animals. What is this? Oh, there's an item that I need, okay. A blue chain. So the blue chain is what I need for, oh, there's something up there that I need. The blue chain is what I need for, what was it that I need that for? I'm trying to remember. Actually, I want to go back to the residential area, guys. I'm gonna go back to the residential area. Can we? I don't think we can fast travel yet. Can we? That's gonna become a thing where we can fast travel to. Ah, we can. We already can. Okay. There's no residential district fast travel. Okay, lame. But I do want to go there. So we're gonna take a little detour because I want to accept all those side quests. I don't know if any of them will be able to be done on the way up to Tephra Cave, or maybe even in Tephra Cave. I think I might go to back to the fortress as well, because I think there's some side quests that I forgot. Oh, we found another blue chain. Awesome. I think some of the item spawns are randomized except for the red ones. Alright, let's go into the residential area. Sadly, there is no like faster running than you already go. You go at full speed automatically. Wait, what is over there? Is that an item I need? It's probably another blue chain that I need. Let's collect it. What is it? Something about something. Oh no, it's a rabbit diode. Okay. Alright, cool. So let's accept some more quests. And these maps are, like I said, they're huge, and we're gonna see a bunch of them. We're gonna see so many different environments. It's gonna be really cool. That's one thing that I love about games. I hate when games like, I mean, a lot of RPGs do that, where they have different environments, right? Where you can go to different biomes and stuff like that. But this game takes it, like, I feel like, to the next level. It's really cool. They do some really interesting stuff with some of them. It's really awesome. Because they do a great combination. I feel like they weave this together really well. Oh, we already completed this. Nice. And we get some experience points. Look at that. They, you know, they combine the whole idea of technology with the idea of like magical things really well in this game, where it feels very natural to have both of them, right? There are certain games where you have like magic and stuff, and then all of a sudden you have some guy with a machine gun. You're like, okay, that feels really out of place or something. Or like you all of a sudden get introduced to this civilization that's super steampunky, but it's only that civilization that has that. It's kind of weird, right? But in this game, they do such a great... Wow, there's items in the water that I have to grab. Really looking forward to that. Let's go to the... Yeah, there's a quest. I think that guy up there at the top. Skip it. I got an achievement, and I got 10 experience points for that. Doing certain achievements can get you a lot of experience. So kind of looking through the achievement panel, which is, where is that? Collectibles? Yeah. So the achievement panel has just so much stuff. Defeat a lot of enemies, records, and trials. I don't know what the difference is between the two. Go around chatting to people and making friends. So, and then we have the black, the question mark ones that are like a ton. Look at the experience you can gain. You know, now for the little things that we do, we can get like 50, 100. They have like 1,000, 1,500. That's a ton. It's a ton of stuff there. All right, this girl right here. Alright, affinity. See, even just accepting... Oh, and the affinity has changed. I don't know if you guys saw that icon on the right there. That just popped up. Okay, my god, so much. Jeez. Blossoming friendship. Is there any other quests that I can accept? I think that's it right now. So, oops. I was trying to look at the... Sorry, guys. I was trying to look at the affinity. So, we have a change. Look at this. So, we have now become even more friendly. It's green. I don't know what the color that you kind of saw, probably the chart on the right. I wish they would have this here displayed. But yeah, so yellow and then green. So we're more friendly between Ryan and Shulk, which, like I said, will come into play with combat as well as making gems. Those are, I think, for me personally, I mean, I don't know if there's other stuff that maybe where it's important, where that counts, but those are like the two important things to me. All right, let's teleport to the front entrance here. And we're just gonna go, I want to get to Tephra Cave in this episode, so let's do it. I wanted to accept some quests, and yeah. So here we are. It's really nice, I love it. And the idea of being on two Titans, I don't know if other games have done stuff like that. They probably have, but I love the idea nonetheless. I think it's really cool. All right, we gotta kill one of these guys. Or maybe more, two of them. We gotta do a hand Bonnet. All right, let's get rid of this guy. Oh, he's scared. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just trying to do some side quests on the way. Uh-oh. Boom. Quest done. We get more monies. Ah, art learned. So Ryan learned another art. We can look at that. Look at them. He has a ton of them already. So the red ones will be damage-based ones. They might have some other effects as well, but they're pretty much the damage ones. Then we have the orange ones, which are auras. Okay, we will see some of those as well. Then we have the purple ones, which are, I think the purple ones do stuff based on the aura you have. I want to say the purple ones are, if you have an aura, you can use them. So it's like a conditional thing, right? Then we have the green ones, which are topple. So I don't know if I talked about this, but there's different conditions. So break is a condition, which is usually, I want to say the pink ones inflict break. So it's a chain. So it starts with break. So you have to break an enemy, and then you have to topple them if they're broken. And then once they're broken or toppled, then you can do a daze, which is like it's like a yellow greenish color. We'll see. I don't know. Fiora has something that has it, so we will see that at some point soon. But yeah, so it's like a chain that you can do. Which a topple, so a break means that I think they take more damage from you, and a topple means that they're going to be on the ground, unable to do anything, and then a daze is going to extend that topple even more. So that's really cool. It's like a chain thing. Then you have different symbols, so different symbols behind the actual things, and there's different icons and stuff. So the little circle like around that, it means that it's an attack that you do in a circle around you. It's kind of like he starts swinging his weapon around. The same with the aura burst. He kind of does the same thing there. The cone means that it's in a cone in front of you. So Stream Edge will actually inflict break on a bunch of enemies that are directly in front of me. Then we have the blue is anything that's like defensive or healing will be blue. We will see that on Ryan as well. He'll get something that is blue, and we'll get something here shortly for him as well, I think. So there's different colors to different things, so they all mean something different. I forgot what the stripe means. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So now we have a Bonnet here, but this time around he has a club in his hand. That's why he's called a wood Bonnet, because he has a little he has a weapon. So all right, I'm gonna back attack him. Wow, look at that! It took half his health in one attack, and then we're gonna do our main attack. Bam! Alright, cool. And we get a silver chest, so this is a nicer looking chest. And it has a new top and new shoes for us. So let's see, a new top. So we have the 9 top, which is just a recolor of the base thing that we're wearing right now, because this is what we're wearing, and it's just like a recolor. But it gives me more physical defense, so I'm gonna take that. And it has a gem slot. Look at this, guys. Isn't that cool? So I'll give him poison defense on there. And then we have new shoes. Oh no, we got the same shoes we already had. 9 shoes. Okay, maybe he can wear these. Yeah, why not? It's just 1 lower. Did we get anything else? Colony top. No, I don't want to do that. That's too low on the physical defense. I think a lot of the enemies right now do physical attacks. I want to say, because it's early in the game. Ether attacks will become much more prevalent later on as we go. Even for us as well. So there's more of these wood bonnets. We gotta, I think, 1 more, right? 1 more will do it for the quest, for the side quest. We can't lose. All right, take the. All right, sometimes the auto target just doesn't really work. Or not auto target. Like I have to, in order to have the camera like pan around the enemy, be able to just focus, like a focus on the enemy. I have to like, I don't know. I have to click that button, but I have to do it like multiple times because it's sometimes. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out what that means. All right, so there's a so you kind of will see the symbols above the head. That means that these guys, I want to say the blue and the brown means that they're just weak enemies that won't do anything, right? We can walk up to these guys and they won't do anything. They're just like these guys that hang out, okay? But then we see a this symbol right there. That means that if they see us, if they spot us, it's an eye symbol. So if they spot us, this guy will attack us if he sees us. Okay. Then we have the little. Do you see the little dots next to it? That means that they're in a group. So if I'm attacking, I think that's what it means. So if I'm attacking this guy, for example, right now, if I attack him, we're gonna get the other one involved. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm trying to figure out what that symbol is. Maybe they're scared. Maybe they will, because he kind of ran away. Maybe they will try to run away in the battle. I don't know. I thought it meant that they're in a group, but oh, night just spawned. So we have new items to spawn here. So I'm gonna try to get the drop on this guy. What is enemies? What enemies? Okay. All right. So he is. Oh god, he's a strong guy. So we're gonna fight a strong guy. We get the boss music here. We get the like. While down, so he is knocked down. He's toppled. That's the green symbol there. I'm gonna heal Ryan. I'm gonna break him. So every time I use an ability, my focus goes away, I want to say. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so Ryan is dead. That's fantastic. I'm gonna die. Yeah, see, these enemies are strong. Really, really strong. Yeah, and we're dead. We've lost. Yeah, those enemies are really, really tough. Now, when we get defeated, we get teleported back to the nearest landmark that we have visited. So finding new landmarks is almost like a safe spot. We got some experience because we got an achievement. So, oh, okay, these guys are bats that come at night. Look, now, like I said, nighttime affects the spawns of enemies and items. So we have to defeat this guy. Okay, let's just, all right, nice. And I think I gotta do, did it tell me how much I needed still on that? All right, Ryan, get the attention. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that slit edge is not that great. Backslash is really good though. Backslash does a ton of. Oh, I gotta defeat them in order to get a tooth from them. Okay, that's interesting. So you have to fight a specific enemy for this item. All right, drop a tooth for me, please. Nope. It has to be in a silver chest because it is one of those like higher quality drops. So let's defeat these guys. Those items just spawned right on top of me, didn't they? That was like really weird. Oh, come on. Give me an item. Jeez. Alright, we're just gonna walk up the path because there's gonna be a few up there as well. It's so cool, you know, incorporating a day and night cycle like that. It's something that reminds me of like Ocarina of Time a lot, because Ocarina of Time has different like Skulltulas that will spawn and different things will happen, or Majora's Mask even like will have that, so it's really cool. I love that type of stuff. If it's done well, there's certain ways where you can make that really annoying, but... Oh, come on. Jeez. Okay, there's an army of something that I... What? Why is there like... Okay, I gotta get that item, and then there's bats and an item up there. Okay, so that's why there's so many. I'm like, why is there so many exclamation points here? Alright, we got the chain to repair the watch. The last chain for that. Go, go, go. Combat is going to get more interesting as well, because we're going to get all kinds of different arts. And oh my god, I almost fell off there. That would have not been good because I would have fallen. I can't jump. Can I jump? I can't do anything. I can't. I'm in battle, so I can't. Hold on. Let me run away. Can I jump when I'm... Oh, I can't. Okay. Alright, let's... I can't jump in battle, so I'm kind of stuck behind there. I had to get out of combat. Oh my god, what? Drop the freaking thing. Alright, there's another item we need over there. Well, thank god it turned night, because now we're completing all these things on the way. That guy up there? We're gonna have to wait to fight him, I suppose. Alright, Rainbow Zirconia. Which is, let's look at collectibles. I feel like we've collected a lot of Collectopedia. Ooh, look at this. So one of them is going to be the Rainbow Zirconia. So we're actually going to lose out on that item. Plate Snow. So we finished the Strange. We got Strength up 2. We can do another bug. We got a Giant Hornet. We can finish up. We have a Black Kiwi and a Dance Apple. And that's going to finish up the fruit section. Awesome, you get an agility up. Okay. I love speedy characters. I love having like really speedy characters. So I think Shulk is going to get a lot of that type of stuff. So let's see. We can give him, instead of poison defense, because I don't know if anyone really uses poison right now, any of the enemies. I don't think they do. So I'm going to give him the agility up. I don't really know what agility does as a stat. I don't know if it's like recharge or something. I would have to look that up to see. I would like to give Ryan something to the strength up. I would like to give him that, but he doesn't have any equipment that can slot it right now. So we haven't been very lucky in this. Like I said, I've recorded a couple. You know, tried to record a couple times before, and we were much luckier on the drops. I will tell you that. We got really good stuff before, and now I'm just like, this is my usual luck right here, where I can't get crap.
Right, let's do this.
Give me a freaking tooth. How hard is it to get a freaking tooth out of a bat?
It's over.
Apparently very tough, because isn't this the item I needed? Oh, I guess higher quality drops will still come from wooden chests. Okay, I didn't know that. So I guess just equipment comes out of silver chests or something, maybe. Alright, so we finished that. We'll leave that guy up there. We got some Ridge Antal. So there's probably, now that it's nighttime, there's like 300 quests probably to take in town. I mean, it always changes so much. Okay, there's one that we can finish there. Yeah, someone has some bunch of quests. So yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's really, it's even I feel like it's even a challenge to go accept all of them, because there's just so many of them, and they just at random times, I guess at random points in the story that will just like have new quests, or maybe if you level to a certain level, they'll all of a sudden have side quests, and they're all over the place, and so we will miss a lot of them, which is an alley-oop. All right. We found another item. Yay! Is this a rainbow zirconia? It is. So since we used the one that we just collected, we have to recollect it. For the quest anyways. So we're slowly approaching, this is Tephra Cave. And what's up there on the cliff, that is where the cylinders are. It's in that little, like machine-like looking thing that comes out. But yeah, we can overlook, that's Colony 9. That's the commercial district right there. And then on the right there, that's the residential area. And then the fortress we can't really see, it's like over there. There's the side tower for it. But yeah, here we are. Tephra Cave. Ooh.
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora.
Ah, I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks like it.
Alright, so now we have 3 people in our party. We will have a party gauge now at the very top left, which will play a huge role in combat for us. We get, the gauge increases when a bonus effect or critical hit occurs. So when I do backslashes, when I do, there's going to be certain instances where doing certain techniques will, or arts will increase that. But yeah, so now with those, as you can see on that picture, there's 3 bars. When a character dies in combat, you can go up to them and use one of those blocks, one of those bars, to revive them. Okay? Now, once you have all 3 blocks full, you can do a chain attack, which is really, really cool. Chain attacks are really, really awesome because what will happen is you can use any of your arts just in a row, like one after, like they cycle through the people. So if I do right now, if I were to do one of those attacks, I would start with Shulk. He would be able to use one art, then I would go to Rhine, and then he would be able to use an art, and then I would go to Fiora, and she'd be able to use an art. And it's like a chain attack, and it's really, really cool. And that helps with things like toppling an enemy, for example, because I can use an ability that lets you break an enemy with Shulk and then goes over to Rhine. And then you can use something that topples an enemy if they're broken, right? And then it goes over to Fiora, who can then use something to daze the enemy. So it's like really cool. You can incorporate a lot of different things that way. But yeah, let's look at Fiora's arts. So she has something that can daze. She has Hidden Thorn, which lets her daze after someone is toppled, right? So, but it has a long cooldown, it has a minute long cooldown. She can level something up. I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do that. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna level them all up at some point. And he can only level up Bone Upper. So let's level that up. Trying to get stronger here, you know. And then she has a skill tree as well. So let's look at her skill tree. I want to go again. So this is like counter rate, increases counter attack rate when HP is at half. So she counter attacks enemies, increases amount of HP. Critical hit rate is up. Okay. Increases damage of critical hits. Okay. So she's like your typical rogue, right? She will like do critical damage and stuff. I'm looking for the XP. Yeah, the XP boost is down here. So, and this is haste. Rarely grants haste buff. That's really good. Haste is really good. Like I said, I like speedy characters. And there's a haste down here. It grants haste buff to the party after burst affinity. Okay, well we'll do Zeal then. This is weird because her courage isn't courage. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking of right now. All right, there's a heart to heart. Ooh, enduring friendship. So let's do that before the end of the episode. So we'll do that. We'll do a heart-to-heart between Ryan and Shulk. Every time we come here, it brings back memories. Same for you, right? Yep, we've been through a lot together, you and me. Oh yeah, you remember that time? You know that one time? We had that one fight when Dunban told us off. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know this one. I didn't do this one. When Dunban told us off? Hold on a minute, Shulk. So that was wrong. Yeah, so that was the wrong answer. Be honest, you're remembering it wrong. I am? Well, not wrong exactly, but that's not the important part, man. Think harder. What do you mean? You remember why he got angry with us, right? Of course I do. I'm just gonna say, of course I do. That's the correct answer. Alright, cool. You and me, we made Fiora cry. Exactly. And wait, why was she crying again? Ryan, how can you have forgotten? You're the one who was reminding me. Anyway, if I think back, weren't we having a massive argument? Oh yeah, that was it. Not often we fight that bad. It's rare, alright. In fact, we could count the number of times we fought on one finger. It kind of makes me smile, though. If it weren't for that fight, I don't think we'd be mates. I was thinking the same thing. It's amazing how we think alike sometimes. I'm glad we're friends. Me too, Shulk. Friends to the end, that's us. Alright, we get a little heart-to-heart, and their affinity increases, and it's really nice. So you can, yeah, that's a little thing you can do. It's really cool. I'm gonna try to do them as often as I can. Obviously, I will have to like journey back to some areas because, you know, so we're here in Tephra Cave. We're still obviously on the bottom of the leg there of Bionis, but this is Tephra Cave. So a little preview for you guys of what to expect in the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. I'm having a blast going through this. I'm having such a good time. I hope you guys are enjoying this very much. There are many monster types. You can toggle enemy icons. No, I want to keep those on. Ordinary monster will not attack you unless you attack them. The eye icon right there, the visual type. And we have auditory types as well that we are going to meet in here. So yeah, so this is Tephra Cave. I'll give you guys a little preview of the map. So there's tunnels and different small passages and stuff. And a couple of quests we can finish up here. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I'm Morali. I do stream over on Twitch every Sunday and Monday if you guys are interested to joining me, usually in the evening, and I do all kinds of different stuff, so I would really appreciate that. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I would also really appreciate that as well. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you then. Bye guys.